Open any browser and you'll see the promises. Destroy high blood sugar, reverse diabetes in 30 days. These loud, instant cures dominate the digital landscape. But the clinical process of treating diabetes is far more deliberate. Relying on a one-week miracle protocol over proven medical science is a dangerous gamble. While you chase a shortcut, a progressive disease continues to damage your internal systems. Reversing the disease overnight is a biological impossibility. However, many people can achieve long-term remission, returning blood sugar to a healthy, unmedicated range, by addressing the specific mechanics of how the body handles energy. We often talk about diabetes as a blood sugar problem. In reality, it is a systemic failure of the body's entire energy distribution network. When sugar remains trapped in the bloodstream, it acts as a slow-acting toxin. Over years, this excess glucose degrades the cardiovascular system. It places immense stress on the kidneys, deteriorates the optical sensors in the eyes, and breaks down the nervous system. Successful management is about more than hitting a target on a glucose monitor. It is a coordinated effort to protect these vital systems from progressive, irreversible failure. Every time you eat, your body converts food into glucose to provide energy. But sugar requires an insulin signal to open cellular pathways and exit the blood. In type 2 diabetes, cells stop responding, pathways remain closed, and glucose clogs the bloodstream. A major driver of this resistance is fat stored around the abdomen. These lipid stores actively interfere with the cell's ability to receive the insulin signal, keeping the pathways shut. Since the core issue is a blocked biological pathway, true reversal requires interventions that repair this specific signaling failure. This chart tracks the impact of weight loss on glucose. When a person reduces body weight by 10 to 15%, the cellular response to insulin normalizes. Removing excess fat clears the interference, allowing the insulin signal to reach the cell. Food functions as a mechanical control. Dietary fiber, found in vegetables and beans, acts as a physical brake in the digestive system. It slows the absorption of sugar into the blood, preventing the sudden spikes that strain your metabolic machinery. Physical activity is equally mechanical. A daily walk isn't just a way to burn calories, it is a tool for clearing glucose from the system. Your body has a built-in shortcut for energy management. Rhythmic muscle contraction allows cells to absorb glucose directly from the bloodstream. This process bypasses the insulin system entirely, pulling sugar out of the blood even if the insulin signaling is still broken. Eating fiber and moving your body are targeted biological levers. You are manually clearing glucose and repairing your sensitivity to insulin. Even with a perfect diet and exercise routine, two biological factors can derail progress: sleep quality and chronic stress. This flowchart traces the internal reaction. When you are sleep-deprived or under constant pressure, your body releases elevated levels of stress hormones. Those hormones signal the liver to aggressively dump its reserves of glucose back into your bloodstream. If stress and sleep are ignored, the body continues to flood itself with sugar from the inside, counteracting the benefits of diet and exercise and making remission nearly impossible. It is important to distinguish between the clinical reality of remission and the myth of a permanent cure. This remission framework is specific to type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is governed by an entirely different autoimmune mechanism that requires essential, lifelong insulin therapy. For type 2, remission is like putting out a fire. The active flames of high blood sugar are gone. But the underlying biological conditions that started the fire, the dry brush, remain dormant. Because the underlying vulnerability persists, maintaining these repaired metabolic systems requires a continuous, daily commitment to these new habits. No single supplement or 30-day crash diet can replace sustainable, long-term changes to your biology. Systemic recovery is a slow process, but the results are measurable. By taking consistent, targeted action, you are giving your body the opportunity to repair its own energy machinery. We want to hear from you. What is the biggest challenge you faced in trying to manage your blood sugar? Share your experience in the comments and subscribe to help us share this research with others on their medical journey.